let's do the 5 questions that last month. Number 1, have I ever gotten a speeding ticket? On the bike? No. I've only been riding since June of 08, so that isn't too much time, but I generally obey the speed limit. I'm not a crazy rider. My bike isn't crazy fast, so as long as I'm having fun, right? My car, I've gotten several speeding tickets. Going to be 28 in about a month, and since I was 17, I've had 3 cars. When I graduated high school, I got a CRX, Honda CRX, and then a Mitsubishi Lancer, and now I drive an Altima, a Nissan Altima. And with each one of those cars, within the first month of having it, I got pulled over. I don't know if I'm cursed with this new car stigma or what, but CRX, I was just out driving around after work. I worked in a movie theater at the time, and I had a headlight out. I didn't even know it. Got pulled over. The cop was cool. He just said be safe and told me to head home. My Lancer got a speeding ticket, just going I think 42 in a 30. It was like through an industrial park, and I was just kind of going a little too fast, enjoying the ride. And then with my Nissan, I got pulled over going to work on the tollway. And I don't know if you've ever heard people tell you how they get pulled over and then the cop gets a call and they have to leave and they get out of a ticket. Well, I never really believed that until it happened to me. It happened to me with my Nissan. It was a female officer, and she said she got a call, and I got lucky. Slow down and have a nice day. It's like, sweet. Alright, that's enough for number 1. Number 2. Do I want to turn here? Yeah. What style of rider am I? I would say I'm conservative, but I like to have fun. I like to open it up, you know, from stop signs, on country lanes. The urge to lane split is there so bad, especially at stoplights. I wish I could just filter up, and I don't, but I'd like to. I'm definitely more defensive than aggressive, though. Number 3 is what kind of bike do I ride and how many miles is on it. My bike is a 2009 Kawasaki Versys, and currently there's 4,926 miles on the odometer, and I purchased it at the end of February. It was February 26th when I went and picked it up in 25-degree weather. It was a cold ride home, man. And keep in mind, I did not ride from June 19th till about July 25th. I was unable to. Why do I vlog, and how did I get into it? Well, I must say Suburban Rider was a big influence. Back before I even thought of getting a motorcycle, I actually wanted to buy a 150cc scooter. So I went to YouTube. You know, it's a great resource to research anything you want. You just type it into YouTube and usually get a couple good videos of what you're looking for. So I typed in scooters, and Chuck's one of his videos, well, it's 2-part series, came up, and he's riding through the town I grew up in. So I was like, holy crap. I couldn't believe I'm watching someone ride a scooter through my town. It was pretty neat. And I did watch Mordet 13 and followed Steel Horse Club right when he pretty much got his 250. I didn't know about him when he was doing the vlogs and researching all the bikes he wanted to buy. And I just started watching more and more people, and decided, hey, why don't I give this a shot? And here I am. Make my own question. You know, I forgot that was the 5th question, and I should have thought of something. Let me think here for a minute. Yeah, I think I've seen other people do it. I might as well do it too. Do I have any pets? I have 2 dogs, both my wife and I rescued. Not from shelters necessarily though, just from other homes that no longer wanted them. Our first dog we got was a purebred silky terrier that my parents bought, and they had a German Shepherd, so they just did not get along. The German Shepherd, he was actually my dog. I got him when I was like 15, so he was old, he was cranky, and overall just a weird dog. Submissive, urination, and hated strangers, bit our neighbor. Well, he nipped our neighbor through the fence, right on the arse. So he didn't take kindly to the little puppy that my parents brought home. So we took her in, and it's been good ever since. Her name is Sydney. It's a silky terrier. They're Australian, so we named her Sydney after a city in Australia. And then the other dog we got, which was about a year later, it's a Doberman Pinscher. It was a friend of a friend. They had him, and they were about to take on 2 bull mastiffs, and they just had no room. They already had 2 other dogs plus the Doberman, so that would have been 5 dogs in their house. And they were going to give them away, and my buddy said, hey, I know a couple who is looking for a bigger dog, and they'll take good care of him. So we went and met him. He's a really friendly dog. The next day we had to leave for Vegas for my brother's wedding. This was July of '07. And, you know, we told him we'd talk about it for the weekend. When we get back, we'll let you know. Don't give him away until you hear from us. They agreed. And now we have a Doberman. Quite the unlikely pair. There's a great video on, or a great YouTuber, CW Dressin. He's got Pablo and Ramsey. Pablo the Chihuahua and Ramsey the Doberman. They've even been on Animal Planet just because of YouTube. They were on a show about Dobermans. And he does a really good job. I wouldn't say producing the videos, but just editing them, and he's just overall a funny guy. So they come out really good. Check them out if you ever have the chance and like animals. So there you have it. Probably gonna have, I don't know if this is all gonna be one video. I was thinking I could make the Hooters video and this video all one, but I think it's a bit long, so I'll probably chop it up and post a couple. And have a great weekend. I will talk to you guys later.